Hi y'all, welcome back. This is part 1 for personal readings. We're going to go ahead and re-cleanse, protect the space before we hop into these. If you're interested in a live personal reading, it's CashApp, Venmo, PayPal at ladyleospiritual. $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. We currently have 6 people in line. Diana for a mini, Kate for a mini, Ashley for an extended, Golnaz for a mini, Carrie for a mini, and Jesus for an extended. I'm going to go for about an hour, y'all, and then we got to get started on breakfast, so I may have to stop for about an hour or so and tend to breakfast. And then if I need to, I'll sit down and finish them out. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Meenakshi. How you doing, love? Hi, Dwight, Joel, Esther, Mark, Mush, Fatty. How y'all doing? Welcome. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Do Good. Hi, Franny. Protect real quick. Good morning. There we go. If you hear a little bit of rustling or background noise, it's because everybody's starting to wake up. Dang, y'all. This Palo Santo be lighting hard. Protect your energy. Good juju for you. Protect my energy. Good juju for me. Okay. And it just is going. I'm just gonna leave it be. All right. So like I said, Diana, Kate, Ashley, Golnaz, Carrie, and Jesus, I've received payment for all of y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started on that. All right, Diana. Let's see where we're at, boo-boo. Okay, best and highest message. Hey, thanks for the love. Send all the love and light back to Tom's 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. What's going on? Good morning. Best and highest message, Spirit, for Diana. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? Oh my gosh. Did you hear the chaos? That is the cats. There's Black Betty up to her ish, instigating. Diana, is somebody trying to instigate some ish with you? That is ridiculous. Did y'all hear that? Y'all gonna go to kitty timeout. Y'all better behave. That's ridiculous. Okay, Diana, let's try this again. We got distractions and disruption and chaos and fuckery and bullshit already. Damn. Okay, it's like they popping out. I didn't even ask a question yet. King of Swords. I'm gonna put this back in the deck. Somebody may want to communicate with you. Best and highest message here, Spirit, for Diana. Good morning, y'all. So all the love and light back to you, Thomas 10. What's the overall energy? What's wrong, Achilles? Are they acting out? He's like, Big Papa came to be on duty. What is it, Achilles? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, overall energy so far, you're looking really fertile, okay? As in successful growth, expansion, self-discipline, reliable, dependable, established, those sorts of things. All right, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles energy. Grounded, self-assured, mature. The sun. Abundant, glowing, magnetic, youthful. Some sort of prosperity and happiness going on here, Diana. So far, so good. Something fell on the floor. Let me see what fell on the floor. Hi, y'all. Good morning. What was that? Oh, it's the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we got some shiesty shit going on here. I knew it. I felt it in the cats told me. The cats freaking told me. All right, so the Seven of Swords. So someone may be coming in to plan some sort of sabotage here. This is some sneaky shiesty shit. You see how this ostrich is looking over his shoulder to see if he's going to get caught stealing these swords? Okay, so sometimes this is self-sabotage. Sometimes this comes from self. So don't talk yourself out of this thing that you're already successful at. Okay, it looks good. The sun's shining on you, right, for growth. I mean, literally, if you look at it the way it's on the table, right, the sun is shining on this fertile, somebody who's already successful. Okay, now, how do I go about getting a reading? CashApp, Venmo, PayPal at ladyleospiritual. It's the same spelling as here. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. If you check my stories, I have that information too, so you can screenshot. It'll be easier for you to look. Oh, strength at the bottom of the deck. So anyway, like I was saying, okay, so when we're in this type of energy, all right, so it's important for you not to talk yourself out of something. Don't self-sabotage, okay? Don't lie to yourself. Now, if this is external, you got somebody coming in to steal something or deceive you or manipulate something from you. Why? Because you're showing up as radiant and successful. Of course, you're going to have somebody who's going to either try to steal some sort of credit, steal some sort of time, energy, effort. All right, it's a distraction, basically, is what it is. And it's some shiesty shit. All right, Diana, what else is here? Best and highest messages. Best and highest messages. What's the situation for Diana? What is it, Achilles? The Fool, taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. Okay, so there's something that it is that you're either getting ready to do or you just did. And it's like you're taking a risk on it. There's a lot about purity and renewal here too. So this could be like this new phase, this new chapter, this new beginning that it is that you're moving towards or that you move towards, okay? Tell me about the Fool. Why is this the situation? It's Aries energy. We have Leo on the table and then heavy earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. Tell me about the Fool. Four of Swords. It's important for you to isolate during this time, okay? This blind leap of faith that it is that you're taking, there's something that you're meant to do by yourself. And that could be what this shiesty shit is someone doesn't want you to do it by yourself. It's like they want to stick their finger in the pie. Somebody wants to stick their finger in your pie, okay? They didn't have the ingredients. They didn't make the effort to make this pie, okay? They have no business being in it. What's the challenge for Diana? What's the challenge? The King of Wands? Someone's challenging you. Someone's being a bully. They're being arrogant with you. It's like they're trying to project some sort of power in this situation. Okay, you could be committed to this person. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is this the challenge? Why is this the challenge? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups. Oh, no. And the Moon. Somebody has some sort of ulterior motive. Somebody's doing some shiesty shit in the darks. This could be somebody coming in with some sort of false empty cup here. Somebody may want to apologize for something. What's the Page of Cups in the Moon as this challenge? High Priestess, you already know what this is. I'm just confirming the shit that you already know. You're intuitive as fuck. Pisces and Cancer is here as well. Lots about this moon, this Pisces energy, okay? Now, if this is talking about astrology, because Capricorn is here, it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We're personifying the energy, not necessarily the zodiac, okay? Now, we're talking about this. It's usually Capricorn's energy that comes out on this card, okay? Saturn is retrograde in Pisces, so there's a lot of past things that we're having to reevaluate, right? That's what retrogrades are for. We're revisiting ideas, situations, okay? And this is specifically to make sure that the loose ends that we tied up either stay tied up or we're making sure that we're finishing out tying up loose ends with whatever's surfacing, okay? So that could possibly be what this is, especially with relationships. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic relationships. Okay, now, Sun and Moon just entered Libra. Happy birthday, Libras. Happy Libra season, everybody. But Sun and Moon just entered into Libra, okay? And we are really focused on creating harmony and balance within the things that it is we're connected to, specifically relationships and connections, okay? So we're striving to reach that harmonious and balanced energy. What's in the current energy here? Thank you, Spirit. The Ten of Swords. This is something that you're cutting out and you're moving on from, okay? This has been painful. There's been a lot of harsh things that have said. There's some betrayals here or some sort of there's just a lot of hurt pain. This is somebody that it is that you're moving away from has done the most to you, okay? And it's almost like they want to come in and go another round. Maybe you're being really stubborn with this person, right? In our collective messages, we were talking a lot about having better boundaries or establishing better boundaries with people. Maybe you put this person in their place. You know, justice. Yes, Libra, balance. You've been done wrong. Justice is being called on the situation. Again, this Libra energy, law and order. Something has been so heavy that it shifted the balance. Okay, it's not in balance. It's out of whack. The world. So this cycle has to end. So you're wrapping this up and you're coming into some sort of new cycle. What else is here? Current energy for Diana. Two of Pentacles, so you're getting your priorities in order. Yes, this is a distraction, and there's something that you need to eliminate so that you can focus on what's important here, okay? This, you have to move on from whatever this issue is. It's blocking blessings. What else is here, Spirit? And Judgment, again, some sort of moving on from it. We have the major and the minor arcana of this. This is a big deal. So it's like you're finally coming to the place where you're surrendering. You know, you're giving it to God, Source, Universe, whatever that looks like for you. It's like a Jesus take the wheel moment, if you will. Okay? Whatever label you want to put on it. You're making a judgment call to move on, to let it go. You're giving it to God, Source, Universe. What will be, will be. Okay, Sarah. Okay, Spirit. What's the energy coming towards Diana? The Lovers. It wanted to flip over in reverse. So I don't feel like you're currently connected with this person, or you're not going to be connected with this person. Okay, why is the Lovers in reverse? Clarify this energy for me. The Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody you were committed to. Some sort of agreement, some sort of commitment. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. All right. Oh, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'll be right back. We got movement on the baby monitor. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. I'm making my way back, y'all. My bad. Oh. Okay. Anyway, where was I at? The Lovers in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody that you were committed to here, but you're the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. All right, tell me about the Lovers in the Hierophant. Good morning, y'all. Hi, Jasmine. What's going on, Miss Shay? The Tower. There's a breakup or some sort of event that happened here. Where it's like the volcano erupted. Big life changes. Something that was unexpected. Oh, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So you be getting ready to alchemize a certain situation, or it's like you're trying to call your power back from this, whatever's happened here. Because it's affecting your peace. It's affecting your overall happiness. All right, best and highest messages. No, not yet. I had to hop up real quick. Ashley, I had to go. Had movement on the baby monitor. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is showing up like a marriage. So even if you weren't married to this person, like it could be like common law marriage. Like that's how long you've been in a relationship with a committed relationship with this person. It'd even be common law marriage. If not that, it could, if it's a business partner, it's some sort of actual agreement that's been had between the two of you. All right, Spirit. What's the overall spiritual advice for Diana? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is blocking your blessings. If you continue to stay with this connection, entangled in it, okay, it's gonna, the wheel's not turning in your favor. It's not gonna work out the way that you think that it is. 7 of Cups, because it's too, this person's either treating you like you're just an option. There's too much emotional, it's like being emotionally overwhelmed here. It's confusion, lots of these distractions, temptations. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Overall spiritual advice for Diana. Hi, Candace. How you doing, Candace? Teresa, Chrissy, Hope, Nana, Maria. The 5 of Swords and the Hermit. Someone's feeling defeated here. And it may be because it's like you're sweeping them away. How she's like trying to sweep away this mouse. Okay. And they're giving you a hard time. This is an energy that's tried to have power over you. They could have been like a bully trying to project, you know, their wants, their needs, some sort of control over you in some sort of way. Okay. Now, I like to bring up the analogy. I don't ever know if you got into the House of Dragons. Okay. But there's those cousins and their rivals. The oldest cousin, the bully, starts a bunch of ish and then ends up losing an eye and plays victim, right? So this is one of those energies where they start a sword fight and then when they lose an eye, they want to call victim. They can dish it out, but they can't take it, okay? So this is why you're having to ghost the situation. There's a time, a lot of indication it's time for you to isolate, to move in silence, to sit with yourself. There's some sort of spiritual recovery that it is that you're going through here. But you're tending back to self. Instead of trying to find answers from external sources, you're realizing that the God lives within you, and you're going within and you're sitting with yourself. What do I think? What do I feel? What do I need? Where am I being led? Where am I being called to go? What am I being called to do? Okay. All right, Diana. Oh yeah, this is ending. This is ending. Major ending happening here. It's like some sort of finalization of something. You're like cutting it off. No, no more. That's what that is. No, I'm not with this anymore. It's done. It's over. All right, Diana, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. I appreciate you, darling. We've got Kate, Ashley, Galnaz, Carrie, and Jesus all left. What is it, Baba? Kiki? What's wrong, kitty? What's wrong? Achilles? Let me put my table back. There we go. Y'all, I miss my office. I'm not even gonna lie. Those of you that knew, I had to move back in with my parents. Me and the kiddos. Going through a divorce, and I had to give up my office. So I've got this one little hole between the couch and the computer. But I'm grateful for this little space nonetheless. It just can be challenging sometimes. Okay. Kate. Best and highest message here. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear, Spirit? What's the overall energy here for Kate? The Five of Wands. There's some sort of drama going on here. Argument, competitions, combativeness here. It's conflicted. So you may be trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like you know that you're here, but you're like looking at this globe, looking out to the horizons, planning on how to take action towards where it is that you want to go. Maybe someone's causing conflict about this. What is the Five of Wands? Why is this Kate's energy? It has something to do with your success, your glow, your happiness. The sun is showing up here. Possible Leo, not necessarily. It's something to do with some sort of renewal or good news that you're getting, or some sort of magnetic energy that you're currently in, okay? The way that you shine, okay? Somebody may want to dull your shine, or someone's in competition with you with something, or they're bringing you a fight or an argument because you're happy, because you glowing, because you winning. Current energy, Spirit. Or, excuse me. What's the situation? What's the situation for Kate? Nine of Pentacles, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all that in a bag of chips. Look at how much you've accomplished here. This vineyard is representing how much growth that you've had, the success that it is that you've had. Each one of these pentacles represents little badges that you've earned along the way. Your level ups, your experience, your expertise on something. Okay, now somebody also may be viewing you as single and able to pursue, and that could be what the issue is here, is you're getting a lot of attention, and there's competition for your attention, for your light, because you'd be looking so good over here. And if you look at it, the sun shining on this earthy energy, I mean, of course it's going to grow. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Why is this the situation? Why is this the situation? Flew right out. You just look at, so you have so much attention. You're attracting a lot. Okay, maybe you have multiple suitors here. Attracting some sort of new beginnings and emotional fulfillment, possible relationship, or something that is that you want, that you desire. Okay, it's on your heart. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for Kate? The Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in reverse. Someone's feeling rejected, or someone's afraid of you rejecting them. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy enough for something, okay? So if that's you, boo-boo, you be looking good. What you talking about? You're worthy of something. You can do it. Devil at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't give this any power. This doesn't have any power over you unless you give it the power. You see this? I'm trying to cover them up because people get all upset about bare naked ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, there's a chain over both of their necks, okay? But this chain is loose enough that they actually walked up to this devil and put the chain on, okay? They can take the chain off at any point in time, okay? But usually you're conned into this. You're manipulated into the situation. There's been some sort of coercion here. It was a trick. Possibly by connection. You may have somebody just obsessed with your ass. They giving up their power to their lusty desires. So what's in the current energy? What's in the current energy? The King of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Be careful of a con artist, an opportunist coming your way, okay? King of Swords in reverse is somebody who don't tell the truth. They're not trustworthy, all right? Not truth teller, not a truth seeker. This person has a lot of secrets, a lot of lies. They don't communicate effectively. There's some shiesty shit going on here. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse. Hi, y'all. Good morning. So another level like back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. What's going on, y'all? Dang. The King of Wands in reverse. Why are these kings showing up in the reverse here? This is immaturity, okay? So there's a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Your maturity is what's challenging the situation. You're out of a lot of this attention that you're getting. You're out of their league, okay? And we're not talking about how you're better than somebody. This is energetically. This is just on a spiritual level where it is that you're at on your journey, okay? You're resonating at a higher vibration here. You're more mature. You've evolved, okay? That's what it is that I'm talking about. Because we got the shiesty opportunist energy here. And then we have little wand energy. That's the truth. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the confirmation. So this is a green light go with what it is that you're giving attention to when it comes to your own success, okay? You may be getting ready to communicate a truth to maybe not one person, maybe a group of people, or maybe you're dishing this out on an individual level, but because cycles are ending and new ones are beginning, okay? You're getting a lot of attention. I don't know if you got a platform or you just in the public eye here, but there's a lot about you getting this like attention, possibly worldwide, internationally, or this is online. Damn. Give me one more. Current energy here for Kate. Knight of Cups. And here they come to smooth talk your ass. Yeah, watch out for these cowboy Casanovas coming your way, Diane. Or Kate. Watch out for the smooth talkers, okay? We got Jezebel, Cowboy, Casanova energy. But it's because you're in your power, okay? It's being attracted. You're attracting it to you because of the energy that it is that you're in. You're looking great. So, yeah, you got to kick people to the curb. You got to protect your peace, protect your blessings. Be careful. These people coming in they want to serenade you. That's how they get us, though. They go through the heart. They go through the heart and they hijack the head. So when those red flags start presenting themselves, your brain overrides them. Because they weaseled their brain in there through the heart. What's the energy coming towards Kate? Energy coming towards Kate. They're flying out, Kate. Judgment! Making a final decision on something. Letting go and moving on. What will be, will be. Okay? What will be, will be. All right. Energy coming towards Kate. By you moving on from the situation, Kate, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords here, okay? By you making this final decision to surrender it to God, Source, Universe, whatever that looks like for you, okay? It's giving you this emotional fulfillment. A wish come true. And it's helping you move into calmer waters, towards peace of mind, towards some sort of just peace in general. Okay, the star at the bottom of the deck. I mean, come on now. You be shining so bright out there. People can't help themselves but to come towards you and shoot their shot here for opportunity with you. What's the overall spiritual advice for Kate? Overall spiritual advice here for Kate. Thank you. The Hierophant and the Tower. It's very important for yourself to align with what's going to help you grow. Okay, now you've got a lot of judgment coming your way. There's got people who fear rejection, and that's part of what this is. So you got people coming in to shoot their shot because they can't help themselves. They're just so damn magnetic right now. They want a relationship or commitment out of you. But you could be, you know, causing tower moments out here telling people, no, I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on my growth. I'm shining my light and I'm doing my thing. I'm on my glow up shit. Tell me about the Hierophant, the Tower. There's also something that you're doing that's like, the star was here, so it's revolutionary. It's creating some sort of change here, and it's like, I'm not sure if just energetically you're just different, but it's, hi y'all, good morning, Mills. Peace, love, light, prosperity, you too, sweetheart. Okay, so you're creating some sort of change where it's causing, I heard that somebody's gonna be shooketh. You making people shooketh out there. Good morning, Shailene. How you doing, sweetheart? That's the truth. Okay, Spirit. Overall spiritual advice here for Kate. The Fool. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. Look, this is positive. The sun is shining on you, like I said. There's something that is that you're doing. It's non-conventional, or it's causing it's ruffling somebody's feathers here. Multiple people's feathers. Okay. There's some sort of purity and renewal. You see the little white dog right there? And it's like you're just going where it is you're called to go, okay? Somebody may be really like critical of you, or there's something here where it's like you've got multiple people that you're turning down or rejecting, and they're ruffling their tail feathers. So it's like they project a lot of like criticisms onto you, okay? Or they're coming in with this cutting words and communications because you told them no. So just be wary of that, okay? The energy that you're in, it just race it. It comes with the territory. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. You keep shining with, and you got to, yeah, if it's not fulfilling to you, you can't stay there, okay? Because what happens to the pond, the water, when it gets stagnant, turns into a cesspool. It's going to end up draining you. It's going to end up blocking your blessings. You got too much coming your way, okay? All right, Kate, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Good morning, y'all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for being here. Could be anywhere in the world, and you chose to pop in here. What's going on? All right, so we did Diana, we did Kate. We've got Ashley for an extended, Galnaz for a mini, Carrie for a mini, and Jesus for an extended. All right, Ashley, where are we going, love? Let's do this Golden Nouveau Tarot. And we're going to use this Moonology deck. We're going to start off with these. And we want love and career, right? We're looking at a little bit of both. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? What's just in the energy? What's just in the energy? New Moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Okay, so this is where you're taking charge with something and you're putting yourself in some sort of leadership position. It's time for you to step up and lead. Or you're setting intentions on how you're going to step up and lead. Give me some more. Thank you. What do you need to release? A waning moon. So you're stepping up to lead. Spirit's asking you to reflect for a moment and see what it is that you need to release so that it's not holding you back. It's not causing you conflicting energies. So, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. You have what it takes to step up and lead whatever this is. You just got to release what's no longer serving you. What else is here? What else is here? Be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. So yeah, be brave, step up. You are good enough. Release what's no longer serving you. Be bold and make the first move. It's time for you to step up and lead. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So here's this eclipse energy. So I feel like that's multiple. That's a lot of confirmation that, yeah, we're talking to you in this moment, in the present. This has something to do with this eclipse energy. Give me a couple more. Give me a couple more here. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So there's a need to step up and lead. Expect powerful change. Release what needs to be released. Be bold, make the first move, and make sure that you are communicating what it is that you want clearly. Okay. lowest and highest messages here for thank you. Thank you all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Good morning. Okay. Ashley. What's Ashley's energy, Spirit? Thank you. I sent all that love and light back to you times 10. What's Ashley's energy? The High Priestess. And the Seven of Cups. So your intuition is right about whatever these distractions are, these illusions. Now, it could also be you need to listen to your intuition to make this choice about what to give to, okay? So if this is coming from self or you're feeling confused, you could just have a lot of options, you know, and it's like you're weighing your options here. You're looking at each one of these cups to figure out which one is your cup. Where are you going to give to? Okay, your intuition is needed with that. Now, you could also be picking up intuitively that someone's treating you like an option. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups? Pisces is here. Shit. Queen of Wands. Whoo! There's a lot about being bold, okay? So if you're feeling confused, if you're getting caught up in illusions or being emotionally overwhelmed with the situation, I mean, all you got to do is take charge and decide what it is that you want, you know? You'll attract it to you. Looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all that, and a bag of chips, crazy, sexy, cool over here, you know? And again, with this intuition, that black cat, mysticism, is like you're tapped in, okay? Expect good news. What's the situation? What's the situation here for Ashley? Ashley, these are coming right out. Either you're researching something or you have a spa. Somebody's all up in your Kool-Aid, all up in your business, gaining intel on you. Especially, it's not direct information, so they're either having to go to your social medias, ask shared acquaintances and colleagues, shared connections. Tell me about this spa, Spirit. Who is this and why is this a situation? How do we know who this is? How do we know who this is? Somebody that wants your attention. Or someone watching you have a victory. Give me one more. Give me one more. The sun! I'm telling you. Somebody wants your attention because you look so damn good. You're doing so damn good. Somebody's watching you shine. You're magnetic. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here for Ashley? The Four Cups. Someone's feeling rejected, okay? Or disappointed, dissated. Now, you could have let somebody go because you were dissatisfied. You were feeling rejected. Okay, you could have been feeling dissated with it. All right, tell me about this Four Cups. Yeah, and it caused some sort of confusion, but enlightenment's been had on the situation, or that's what's coming in. Someone may want some sort of closure. All right, what's in the current energy? Current energy for Ashley. What's in the current energy for Ashley? These are coming right out. Why are you so obsessed with me? Somebody's obsessed with you, Ashley. We've got the Page of Wands, the Star, and the Devil showing up here. Expect this person to come in and be flirty, or there's something here where they're enticing you. They're enticing you to take action on something. Or they're planning to come towards you because of the way that you're shining or healing or rejuvenating, okay? The way that you're showing up as some sort of miracle. Or you're receiving a miracle, something that you asked for, that you prayed for, okay? And here it comes. Here it comes. What's this devil energy? What's this toxic bullshit, Spirit? It could be a King of Cups who's obsessed with you. Tell me about this. What is this devil energy here? Why is this here? Someone's obsessed with giving you an offer, giving you something, or something about the opportunities that you're attracting to yourself. Someone's feeling sad. They could feel like they missed out on an opportunity. Give me one more. Here comes the bullshit because I'm about to sneeze. So, excuse me. Bullshit. You know what we say? We're allergic to the bullshit. Okay. Tell me more. What is this shiesty ass offer? What is this, Spirit? Taking fast, passionate action towards you. Because somebody wants to lay roots or grow something here. What? You protected yourself from this person. It could have been somebody that... Thank you. I appreciate that. I said, bless you. Thank you for that. I ain't turning down no blessings. You could live with this person, but this person's watching you celebrate something, or you just get a lot of attention, or you have this success, or you be in this miraculous energy and attracting all of this. So yeah, you're protecting yourself here. You're saying, no, you didn't treat me with love, respect, and kindness. You're not treating me with love, respect, and kindness. This is not giving to me. It's causing too much animosity and adversity, so I have to put up my walls, I have to put up my barriers, I have to protect myself. What's the energy coming towards Ashley? Energy coming towards Ashley. The Emperor. And the Queen of Swords. Shit. Now, you may be telling somebody no, because energetically, you could be having a whole Emperor coming towards you, okay? We let the devil, these 2 pages show up. That's somebody who's immature. They're codependent. They have toxic attachment styles, caught up in addictions and temptations. They have no self-control. An Emperor has self-control. Now, either you're putting somebody in their place and you're saying, no, off with his head. They better come correct with their communication. They better be telling the truth. You've observed the situation. You took in the data before you made a decision. You knew what it is that you were doing. You knew exactly what it is that you were saying. Now, that could be what's calling your power back and putting you in this Emperor position where you had the power here. Or you're saying this and it's attracting an Emperor to you. So put it where it fits, don't make it fit. You know your situation a lot better than I do. Tell me about the Emperor. That's way too... This may be a secret. Somebody may be coming out of hiding, out of hermit mode to give you some sort of love offer here. Showing up like a King of Cups. Possible Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not necessarily. That's the truth. So either you're attracting an Emperor to you who's going to put you, it's emotional. This person's emotionally intelligent. They're emotionally mature. And they're giving you a love offer here. Okay. This is someone who sat with this and gained some sort of spiritual insight and clarity before they came forward. Or before they're coming forward. Or you being in this, calling your power back and being in this Emperor energy is having you evolve and mature emotionally. You're not acting off of your emotions. You're giving yourself some grace. You're giving yourself some room. You're loving on you. And you're also ghosting this bullshit. You're going within and you're sitting with yourself. What do I think? What do I feel? Where am I being called to go? Does this align with me? You know, without anybody else mucking it up. Yeah, see, you're having to protect this. If there's something about you protecting yourself, that's the truth. Enlightenment, success, epiphany, solutions to problems. Green light, go. Truth exposed, clarity had. What's influencing the energy? What's influencing the energy here? Creativity. Someone wants to express their emotions. We have justice here as well. So this is about creating harmony and balance in what you're connected to. If someone's been doing you wrong or projecting icky energy onto you, this toxicity, this is where it's being exposed and the verdict is out. There's a decision being made on whether or not you're going to reconcile with this or allow this to come through. Okay? Yeah, because it could be very conflicting. The world. Cycles ending and new one's beginning. Okay. You wanted to look at love. So we need to swap decks. Where are we going? Let's see. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. Thank y'all. 3.7K likes TikTok. Send all that love and light back to you, Tom's 10. Thank you for the love. Thanks for helping me raise the vibration. Thank you for being here. Okay, Spirit. Best and highest message here for Ashley. Overall energy for love. What's going on in love? The Lovers. Possible choice between two. This is showing 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Maybe a choice between two here. It may be confusing. Or it feels stagnated. There's more information that's needed here. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. The Magician. You manifested this. Heavy on the Gemini. Double Gemini. Alchemist energy. The Emperor. You're manifesting a fucking Emperor. The Devil. I told you so. Because you're giving up this toxicity, or you're not giving into whatever the hell this shit is over here. We saw this already in the main portion of the reading. Okay, Spirit. Tell me about this Emperor, or this Magician, this Lover's energy here. Give me one more. What is this? Page of Wands. Somebody's coming in, okay? Expect good news. Somebody's planning on how they're going to take action here. Okay. Hi, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Spirit. Best nice message here for Ashley. Tell me about this person. How they show up. This just got juicy. This just got juicy. Tell me about this, Spirit. How's this person show up? Knight of Wands. They want to take charge, okay? They want to take this fearless action towards what it is that they want. Go after what they desire. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. The High Priestess. This person's trying to follow their intuition. Maybe this person feels a very spiritual connection to you. Making a decision to persevere through something. All right, give me some more. How's this person view Ashley? How's this person view Ashley? The 5 of Wands, like you get a lot of attention, like they're in competition for you and your energy. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Page of Cups, but they want to give you this love offer. We got Cupid on that damn card. Somebody got hit in the ass cheek by Cupid here, okay? They know that you get a lot of attention. King of Cups, possible Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to give you their love cup. How's this person feel? 4 of Wands and the King of Coins. This person may want a relationship with you. A commitment here. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Taking something to a higher level of commitment. All right. How's this person taking action? The Knight of Swords, very determined and ambitiously are they taking action here to communicate something like it even says unstoppable force. They went and jumped in their bike. They say, zoom, zoom, I come into you. Queen of Cups, their sweetheart. Okay, Spirit. How's this person taking action towards Ashley? Damn, they flying out, Ashley. The 6 of Coins, generous giving, equal give and take. Negotiating something because of a bright opportunity. Because of the way that you shine, they're attracted to you. They can't help themselves, like a North Star. They're following their north. Or they're feeling guided to you. But it's because you've ended some sort of toxic cycle. Okay. What about career? What's going on with career, Spirit? Career and money. Okay, we may be stressed out about money. 9 of Swords and the 5 of Coins. So this is like lots of sleepless nights, really stressed out here, not even able to focus on a task. It's like consuming in the headspace with some sort of instability, or this is where the confusion's coming from. This is where we're like emotionally overwhelmed. Why? What is this? The Fool. It's actually shown up in reverse. Fearless beginnings. So you could have started a new cycle, started a new chapter in this new phase that you're in. It could be wonky. It could be self-doubting. It could just be really stressful here, this hardship. But you will see the fruits of your labor. It's going to be okay. You're going to grow. Be patient. And I know that's easier said than done. But it's causing confusion. It's causing you to doubt the decisions that it is that you're making. Okay. Energy coming towards Ashley for career. The Emperor and the Chariot, taking charge, taking the lead. Okay, going for it, gung-ho. Strategically, getting in the car and making a decision to keep it moving, to keep on trucking. All right? What's the challenge for career? 4 Swords, rest. Don't forget to rest, especially if you're stressed out, if you're feeling a lot of stress. Right, and that's what's going to give you some sort of glorious win or get the attention that it is that you need. What's the strengths? What's the strengths when it comes to career? The Hierophant and the King of Swords. Your smarts, your intelligence, okay? You know your shit. So there's a need to be confident with that. Okay, and there's a lot of this structured, like you have some sort of ranking or hierarchy here, or you're in some sort of, you're supposed to be in a leadership position, or you're supposed to lead. What's the overall spiritual advice? Overall spiritual advice here. We got the Tower, the Hermit, the 8 of Coins, and the Page of Coins. Ooh, so there's some sort of very conflicting, difficult transition that it is that you're going through during this time. Okay, it's causing a Tower moment. It's chaotic. It's unexpected. It's just very challenging. It's abrupt. So you could be hermiting, going within some sort of spiritual recovery or gaining some sort of inner guidance on how to move about the situation. Acquiring expertise by really getting focused on what it is that you want to create, focused on your success, focused on a career, self-development, okay? And that's what's attracting opportunities to you, okay? All right, let me get you some angels and ancestor cards. Best and highest message here for Ashley. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? Messages from the ancestors and the angels. Messages from the ancestors and the angel spirit. Thank you. Oracle. Wait for important information. So a lot about listening to your intuition and just being patient that the right signs, the right synchronicities will come to you. Your spirit team's leading you. Water guardian. Connect with your emotions. So there's a need to reflect, to pause, to really tune in to the portal of your heart. What are you feeling? Where you feel called to go? And Sky Father. Oh, excuse me. Trust in the unknown. Okay, so you could have a Passover masculine energy coming through to let you know, or to have you remember who you are, where you came from, you know. If you're facing a lot of adversity, the message here is to rise above the occasion, rise above the noise, okay? The murder of crows attacking the eagle ends up suffocating. They can't fly that high, at that altitude. So there's something about looking at something from a bird's eye view. It's going to help you overcome the adversity in the situation. All right, Ashley, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We got Galnaz, Carrie, and Jesus left. And y'all, it's about to be breakfast time. I may have to pause and come back in about an hour and a half so I can get breakfast done. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate that. She says, you're the shit. Everything was spot on. Girl. Don't. It's harder. It's easier said than done. Because, like, lately, it's like I've been faced with, just personally, I've been faced with all these challenges back to back to back. It's like every single time I can get up, I feel like I'm kicked right back down. I'm falling to my knees, having to pick myself back up, you know. And it could be exhausting and challenging, especially when it comes to our confidence and the way that it is that we have morale and we're motivated, you know, to keep going, okay? So in those moments where you just want to give up, just remember, one more breath, one more step, one more fight. It's already promised to you. You just got to keep showing up, baby. You know, you keep shining the way that you are. And getting to the destination is inevitable, you know. Don't give up. Don't you dare give up. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Like I said, we have Golnaz for a mini, Carrie for a mini, and Jesus for an extended. If y'all are wanting to get in line, the line is open for the rest of today and for tomorrow. You just send a little message on which date that it is that you want, okay, for either the 23rd for today or the 24th for tomorrow. If it's for tomorrow, I'll go ahead and get you on the list started for then, okay? I want to do a personal so I can speak with you, but I purposely didn't say anything to see if you'd pick up what you did. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's better that way, Ashley. You know, just for me to go in blind to see what it is that I can pick up on. If it's hitting what it is, like if you, especially if you pray, if you say a little prayer before we do the reading, you know, because I always pray before I start the live. So it's almost like Spirit gives us the way to connect in that way, you know. So I'm glad that you got a reading there. Thank you, love. But anyway, like I said, if y'all want to get in line, it's CashApp, Venmo, PayPal at ladyleospiritual. $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for extended, $33 for love, $44 for extended. If you're looking for private services, I got a sale going on at ladyleospiritual.com, y'all. Okay, let me hop off here, get breakfast started, get the kids up. We got to get started on assignments, and I'll be back in an hour and a half to finish these up. I love you, I love you, I love you, star seeds. Keep shining that light bright. And if your light ain't irritate nobody's demons, boo-boo, turn up the heat. Blind their eyes out. They go get their hater shades if they can't stand it. Love and light.